For this video I want to talk about frontside rock and rolls on quarter pipes. Frontside rock and roll basically is where you get your front truck up on the top of the deck of the coping and you need to be able to frontside kick turn out of this trick. You need to be really comfortable doing frontside kick turns, basically going straight up and down. Probably you want to be able to do a frontside 180 kick turn. You don't want to be doing them at angles, and you want to be able to do the frontside kick turn really quick. Okay, if you're thinking about doing this trick, you could probably already do rock to fakies, and hopefully you can do frontside kick turns. Now the key with this trick is you want to start really low and slow. You don't want to rock straight up all the way onto the deck. This is how much you want to get your front wheels over the coping, and you want to make sure that you lean back throughout this trick. That's going to make it easier so you don't have to shift your weight around. So once you've got to this point, it's basically leaning back away from the coping and twisting your shoulders and fully twist as much as you can back into facing down the ramp. One thing I often say to beginners with this trick is choose a really low ramp, choose a really mellow ramp, and you can actually take a slight angle into the frontside rock, so you don't have to go straight up and down. You can kind of go angled in, do the rock, and then twist and do an angle out, so you don't actually have to do the full 180. You could even do a 90-degree frontside rock and roll. Hopefully, as you can see from that clip, I sort of traced in the ramp, I did the frontside rock and roll, and I traced out the ramp, making it a little bit easier, not doing a complete full 180. One way of demonstrating this trick is that when you go up and down a ramp, there's a point at which momentum's going up, and then gravity slows you down, and then you come down the ramp. You want this trick to kind of start before you lose momentum, and end just after you've lost your momentum and you've actually come down the ramp. So it's going to start just as you're still traveling up the ramp slightly. It starts now, and then you can turn just before gravity pulls you down again. This is going to make it easier, and you're not fighting against gravity. You're not being pulled down the ramp when you're still in the rock. You're actually doing the rock on the way up slightly and pivoting very quickly just before it pulls you down too quickly. With this trick, it can be a lot easier if you lean back away from the coping and you actually poke your front leg out, making sure that your leg is doing the work on reaching on the top of the ramp. You're not actually rocking up there with your board. You're just kind of manipulating your legs, bending your back knee and poking your front leg out to reach the top, but you stay leaning back, ready to rock it and roll it back in. Okay, and a way of making this trick a little bit harder, if you can do this already, is actually starting to kind of rock further and higher on the ramp, getting your wheels above the coping. So instead of being here, you can kind of make sure your wheels go up to here and fully deck it out, leaning back. It can look really stylish, really cool. Okay, so I hope that helped some of you out there learn frontside rock and rolls. The main thing is just get out there, try this trick, choose a small ramp and just don't give up. Make sure to lean away from the quarter pipe, twist your shoulders, and remember about the timing on this trick. Thanks for watching, see you next time.